Listen and learn Chinese classic. The Analects of Confucius, Chapter 1.
论语学而篇。子曰：学而时习之，不亦说乎？有朋自远方来，不亦乐乎？人不知而不愠，不亦君子乎？
Confucius said, "Isn't it also very happy to review and practice what I have learned on time? Isn't it also very happy to have friends from far away? Others don't understand me, but I don't get angry. Isn't that also a well-bred gentleman?"
有子曰：其为人也孝弟而好犯上者，先矣；不好犯上而好作乱者，谓之有也。君子务本，本立而道生。孝弟也者，其为人之本与。
Yuzi said, "It is rare for a person who is filial to his parents and respects his elder brother, but likes to offend his superiors. It is even rarer for a person who does not like to offend his superiors but likes to rebel. A virtuous person always strives to be arrested. Live at this foundation. When the foundation is established, benevolence will arise. Honoring parents and loving elders is probably the foundation of benevolence."
子曰：巧言令色，先以人。
Confucius said, speaking eloquently and pretending to be kind, such people are rarely benevolent.
曾子曰：吾日三省吾身，为人谋而不忠乎？与朋友交而不信乎？传不习乎？
Then Shen said, "I reflect on myself from many aspects every day. Have I tried my best to do things for others? Have I been honest and trustworthy in my dealings with friends? Have I reviewed the homework taught by the teacher attentively?"
子曰：道千乘之国，敬事而信，节用而爱人，使民以时。
Confucius said, "To govern a country with 1,000 chariots, one should treat political affairs with respect and prudence, and pay attention to credit, save costs and care for the people. When requisitioning people's strength, respect the time of farming, and do not delay the time for farming and do not delay the time for farming and harvesting."
子曰：弟子入则孝，出则弟，谨而信，泛爱众而亲仁，行有余力，则以学文。
Confucius said, "Children should be filial to their parents, respect and love their teachers when they go out, speak cautiously, be faithful to their words, get along with all people, and be close to those who have a benevolent heart. After doing this, if there are still the remaining energy is used to learn cultural knowledge."
子夏曰：贤贤易色，事父母，能竭其力；事君，能治其身。与朋友交，言而有信。虽曰未学，吾必谓之学矣。
Zixia said, "A man can respect the wise and despise women, serve his parents. He can do his best, serve the monarch. He can sacrifice his life, associate with friends, speak honestly, and keep his word. Such a person, even if he himself if he says he has not learned anything, I must also say that he has learned."
子曰：君子不重则不威，学则不固。主忠信，无有不如己者，过则勿惮改。
Confucius said, "If a gentleman is not dignified, he will not be majestic. And even if he reads, his learning will not be firm. In his conduct, he should be based on the two virtues of loyalty and faith. Don't make friends with those who are unfaithful and unbelieving. There is a fault, or be afraid to correct."
曾子曰：慎终追远，民德归后矣。
Zhanzi said, "Treat the funerals of your parents with care, and respectfully make sacrifices to the ancestors of distant generations, and you will be able to make people's hearts return to honesty."
子禽问于子贡曰：“夫子至于是邦也，必闻其政，求之与，亦与之与。”子贡曰：“夫子温良恭俭让以得之，夫子之求之也，其诸异乎人之求之与？”
Zikin asked Zigong, when the master goes to a country, he must hear about the country's political affairs. Did he ask others to tell him, or did they tell him on their own initiative? Zigong said, Master is relying on gentleness, kindness, respect, thrift and humility. The way the master seeks is probably different from others, right?
子曰：“父在，观其志；父美，观其行。3年无改于父之道，可谓孝矣。”
Confucius said, when his father is alive, he should look at his own aspirations. After his father's death, he should examine his own specific behavior. If he adheres to the correct principles of his father's life for a long time, it can be said to be filial piety.
有子曰：“礼之用，和为贵。先王之道，斯为美，小大由之。有所不行，知和而和，不以礼节之，亦不可行也。”
Yuzi said, the function of propriety is to do things properly and obediently. The most valuable place for the former sage monarchs to govern the country is here. They do things, no matter how big or small, according to this principle. When encountering something that doesn't work, if you still blindly pursue harmony, but don't use etiquette to control it, it won't work either.
有子曰：“信近于义，言可复也；恭近于礼，远耻辱也。因不失其亲，亦可宗也。”
Yuzi said, the promises can only be fulfilled if they comply with moral norms. If they are humble and conform to the rules of etiquette, they will not suffer humiliation. They rely on people who are close to each other, so they are reliable.
子曰：“君子食无求饱，居无求安，敏于事而慎于言，就有道而正焉，可谓好学也已。”
Confucius said a gentleman does not seek satisfaction in food. He does not seek comfort in living. He is diligent and agile in his work, but cautious in his speech. When he approaches a virtuous and learned person and learns from him and corrects his shortcomings, he can be called a man of learning.
子贡曰：“贫而无谄，富而无骄，何如？”子曰：“可也。未若贫而乐，富而好礼者也。”子贡曰：“诗云：如切如磋，如琢如磨，其斯之谓与？”子曰：“次也，时可与言诗已矣。告诸往而知来者。”
Zigong said, how about being poor but not flattering, and rich but not being arrogant? Confucius said it's okay, but it is better to be poor but be happy with Taoism, and rich but humble and polite. Zigong said, the Book of Songs says, just like the processing of bone, horn, ivory, jade, etc., first open the material, then rasp, finally engrave, and then polish it. Is that what it means? Confucius said, see, now I can discuss the Book of Songs with you, tell you about the past so you can know the future.
子曰：“不患人之不己知，患不知人也。”
Confucius said, don't worry that others don't understand you. You should worry that you don't understand others.